Hi, 你好，我是 Vincent. Hello, I'm Vincent. Welcome to Belajar Bahasa Cina, BBC Mandarin. In this video, I will share with you two main points. The first is overview about Mandarin Chinese language. Secondly, you will discover 4 key steps to speak fluent Mandarin. Okay, let's start this training. As you know, when we talk about Chinese, we also think about Mandarin, and then Cantonese, Hokkien, Teochew, Hakka, etc. So what are the differences among all these? The official language in China, Taiwan is called Mandarin. And the rest of the dialects like Cantonese, Teochew, Hakka, we don't learn in school. We only learn from our family members and friends. So when we talk about Chinese, the first that comes to mind is Mandarin. When we talk about Mandarin, is the Chinese. So in this training, you will learn about Mandarin or Chinese. Okay, it's the same. As you already know, there are 2 systems in Mandarin Chinese: characters and pinyin. This is just like Japanese or Korean language. Which one is easier? Characters or pinyin? Every one of us will say pinyin is easier. Okay, pinyin is phonics or spelling ejaan in Mandarin. So there are 3 parts that form the pinyin: vowels, consonants, and tones. So in this beginner course, we only focus on pinyin because characters is one of the hardest language to write, okay, and read. Even though we're not learning characters, okay, just to share with you, there are 2 types of Chinese characters: simplified and traditional. Simplified used in Malaysia, China, Singapore, but Taiwan use traditional, which is more complicated, as you see. Just like the words that I highlighted for you, these words are completely different, and traditional words has more strokes than simplified. Okay, but some of the words are the same. Okay, and yeah, as you already know, Mandarin we speak with tones. Why? Okay, because if there's no tones, right? How do we pronounce it? 有一个美丽的小女孩. Okay, but with tones, we pronounce like singing a song. 有一个美丽的小女孩. Okay, so with tones, we can pronounce the word accurately. Okay, later we learn about tones as well. Okay, so just to show you that the differences between no tones and with tones, and also the differences between Malaysia Mandarin and China Mandarin. Okay, the first main difference is Malaysia likes to mix languages. Okay, we mix English, Malay, and then Hokkien, Teochew in a sentence. For example, okay, all these sentences there's no pinyin, but no worry, I will read out for you. Malaysia way, 等一下要去巴沙马拉吗? China, 等下要一起去逛夜市吗? See, China will say 100% Mandarin, but in Malaysia we mix Malay English and also dialects like Hokkien, Chin Chai, or Bojio. And the second difference is we use different words. Okay, only 3 to 5% different words. For example, Malaysia will say 哪里, China 哪儿, Malaysia 几时, China 什么时候. So some words are used differently. and Malaysia likes to link words. For example, China they will say 这样, Malaysia 这样. China will say 3 words, 做什么, Malaysia just combine into 2, 做么. Okay. So now we will learn the 4 key steps to speak fluent Mandarin. As you have seen here, as you already see here, first step is pronunciation. Okay, pronunciation, vocabularies, sentence structure, and fluency practice. So let's go through one by one. Pronunciation. In Mandarin, there are 3 parts. Okay, just now we have shared with you. The first part is vowels, tones, and last is consonants. In Mandarin, there are 6 vowels, 4 plus 1 tones. Okay, the plus 1 is neutral tone, which means there's no symbol. Okay, these are the 4 tones, and the 5th tone is no symbol. And we have 21 consonants, just like English and Malay. If you can pronounce all these correctly, you can pronounce 99% of Mandarin words accurately. Okay, so only from one page you can pronounce all the Mandarin words. And why tones are important in Mandarin? You may ask, why do we need to learn tones in Mandarin? Okay, because different tones, different meaning. For example, 问, kiss, 问, ask. So if you say, can I ask you? 我可以问你吗? But if you pronounce wrong tone, 我可以吻你吗? Can I kiss you? So it means different. Okay, it totally means different. Okay, different meaning. That's why tones are very, very important in Mandarin. One more example. 水饺, 水饺. 我要吃, I want to eat 水饺. But if you say 睡觉 means sleep. So do you want dumplings or do you want to sleep? Okay. That's why Mandarin tones is important, and that's why we learned as the first step. Okay, this is the first step to learn conversational Mandarin. Okay, pronunciation. Okay. And here's the tips to learn tones. Okay. We put all these tones into a graph so that we can differentiate high tone. First tone is high tone, as you see here. Second tone is from low to high. Third is low tone. The fourth is going down, okay, from high to low. Okay. Just for example, okay, this pronounced as yu. This pronounced as yu. This one, yu. Last one, yu. Okay, so these are the 4 tones in Mandarin, and the 5th tone is just pronounce it without tones. Don't think about tones. Yu. Okay, 5th tone is soft and neutral tone. Okay, BBC tips for you. Some words we pronounce like Malay. Some words we pronounce like English. So that's the best as a Malaysian. We know English, Malay very well. It's easier to learn Mandarin. For example, this word in Mandarin pronounced herlang. Okay, so we think about Malay word herlang. But for this word, we pronounce as shi. English word shirt. Okay, shirt. Shi. So some words we refer to Malay, some words we refer to English. That's all for pronunciation. Okay. Second step is vocabularies. So if you want to reach beginner level proficiency, we have to learn at least 500 words. Okay. I think that's the minimum. Okay, roughly 500 words. Okay, because 50 words obviously not enough for you to speak in Mandarin. So I will think that 500 words is the basic requirement to reach beginner proficiency level. But how to remember all 500 words? Okay, there are quite a lot. Okay, if you are starting from 0. Okay, so that's why we have a tips for you. Okay, the first tips is mix and match the words. For example, these are pronouns in Mandarin. 我, 你, 他, 们, 的. With these 5 words, we will mix and match. For example, 我 is I, 你 is you, 他 is he, she, it. Men is plural, more than one person. The is belong to, apostrophe s. Okay, belong to. So if I want to say we, I just combined 我们 we or us 我们 you all 你们 they 他们 okay? Remember this is one person, this is more than one person, so I just put 们 behind the singular, become plural 我们你们他们 If I want to say belong to, I just mix and match these two words 我的 means mine or mind, 你的 your, 他的 his, her. So if I want to say ours, 我们的 I mix these three words in this sequence. Yours belong to all of you, 你们的 theirs, mereka punya, 他们的 okay. If you know Malay, it will be easier to learn. Okay, the means punya. Okay, so you can just say 我的 saya punya, 我们的 kami punya. So the tips to learn Mandarin vocabs is to mix and match the words. It's just like playing a Lego. Okay, we reuse the word, recycle the word. Okay, one more example for you is using the word 电. 电 means electric, now brain. Let's play a game. What is the meaning of 电脑 when we combine electric brain? 电脑. What's the answer for you? Okay, it's correct. Answer is computer, because computer is a brain that use electric. 电池 electric pool. The answer is battery. 电池 means battery in Mandarin. 电池. So Mandarin vocabs actually is very logical, okay? Because we can understand by using the word 电池 battery, 电脑 computer. Okay, only in Mandarin we can use this method to learn, because every word there's a meaning to it. Every character, every word there's a meaning. So when we combine these two words, we can guess the meaning correctly. 电影 electric shadow means movie. 电影. 电话 means speak, talk. 电话 telephone. Makes sense, right? So here are the words that we learned just now. 4 vocabularies. Do you still remember the meaning? 电脑 electric brain, computer. 电池 electric pool, battery. 电话 electric talk, speak, telephone. 电影 electric shadow, which means movie. Okay. So we just need to use 5 single words and mix and match to form many other vocabularies. Okay. Of course, there are more examples than this. Okay, electric appliances, that e-commerce that also use electric. And the next tip is using these 3 steps: homophonic memory technique, body language, hand gesture, and use feeling emotion to remember the word. For example, 没有 is something new to you, 没有. So how do we remember 没有? 没有 means no, don't have not. 没有. So the first method is using the homophonic, which means that use the words that's in other language that sounds the same as 没有. In this case, I will use English. Mayonnaise. The word sounds like 没有, right? 没有, 没有. So that's the first step. 没有, mayonnaise. Hand gesture, I will do like this. 没有, 没有, tak ada, don't have, 没有. And the third, I will use a sentence so that I will create a feeling, emotion to it. So I will feel sad. 我没有, 我 means I. 没有 don't have. 我没有 mayonnaise. 没有 mayonnaise. Don't have mayonnaise. 没有 mayonnaise. So next time you want to recall the word no, you think about mayonnaise. 没有 mayonnaise. You will do like this. 没有 mayonnaise. So hopefully you can recall the word. 没有 mayonnaise. Oh, 没有 means no. Okay, here's what we will learn. Okay, this is our way to learn the vocabs, so that you can remember for long term and forever. 没有 mayonnaise. 没有 no, don't have. And also to learn numbers in Mandarin. Okay, there are a lot of numbers. How to remember? Okay, using homophonic technique. I will use Malay word in this case that sounds the same as Mandarin. I sounds like ibu. Emak. San. Si. Wu. Ubat. Liu. Ayah. Liur. Qi. Cheese. Ba. Bapa. Jiu. Jium. Shi. Shirt. So from here, I will create a story. For example, saya ada satu ibu. So in my mind, I know that satu i, okay. Saya panggil dia emak. Emak ada 3 sant. Saya jumpa 4 sir. Sir bagi saya makan 5 ubat. Dan saya telan dengan 6 air liu, 6 liu. Okay. Dan saya lapar, saya makan 7 cheese. Dan saya pergi jumpa 8 bapa, 8 dan bapa cium 9 kali. Bapa cium saya 9 kali. Dan bagi saya 10 shi. Okay. So try to use this method to remember. Okay. And tips for you. All Mandarin numbers is just like Malay, except 11 to 19. Malay will say 11, 12, 13. You will change the first word. Okay, right? 11, 12, 13. But in Mandarin it's different. We will say the bigger value first. So we will say 10 in front. We will say 11, 12, 13. We will say 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3. Okay, remain the first word 10. Because 10 is bigger than 1. It's bigger than 2 and 3. Okay. And tips for us to learn vocabs. Also think in Malay. Okay, because 是 means M is R. 很 also means M is R. So how to learn in this way, right? Since that are the same meaning, these two are the same meaning. But if you know Malay, it will be easier for us. 是 means ialah. 很 is sangat. Okay, please remember this. Later I will ask you a question. I'll give you a quiz. 是 is ialah. 很 is sangat. So 是 is for noun, kata nama. 很 is for adjective, sangat. You remember 是 ialah adalah 很 sangat. Are you ready for the quiz? Okay, let's do it. I am Vincent. How do you say I? 我. Remember M? Okay, M, these two are the same. Vincent is a noun, right? Kata nama. Handsome is an adjective. Kata adjective. So for noun, we will use the word 是. So we say 我是. Saya ialah 我是 Vincent. Saya sangat handsome. 我很. Okay, because we use 很 for adjective sangat. So 我很 handsome. Okay, got it? So if you know Malay, and it will be easier for you. Okay. Third step is how to form a sentence structure. Here's the tips for you. Think in Malay as well. Okay. Broken English. Okay. Think in bahasa Melayu. Okay. 你在哪里? You dekat mana? You di mana? Broken English. You at where? So 在 means di or at. 哪里 where? So 你 is you. 你在哪里? 你在哪里? When you answer, you just copy paste. 我在 KL. I am in KL. 我在 KL. 我在 KL. Okay. Just now is how you construct short sentence. This is how you construct a long sentence. okay, which has subject, time, place, and action. Subject is a person, time is today, tomorrow, morning, afternoon, place, action is the activity or the verb. So in Mandarin, we will say in this sequence STPA. For example, this is for questions and answers. Okay, questions we will ask 我们 means we 我们 今天 today 去哪里 go where 我们今天去哪里 we today go where 吃饭 eat. Okay, I'll write here. Okay, 吃饭 means eat. 今天 today 去哪里 go where. Okay, I highlighted the questions for you. Where? So when you answer, just copy and paste. Okay, 我们今天去哪儿去哪里吃饭 Answer is the same structure. Copy and paste. 我们今天去 KL 吃饭 我们今天去 KL 吃饭 So it's the same structure for questions and answer in Mandarin. Okay, so it's easier to answer compared to English. Last step 4 is how to be fluent. Okay, when you're new to Mandarin, you can remember the words, you can speak, you can pronounce very well. But sometimes you're not fluent yet because lack of practice. That's why step 4 is here. Fluency practice. So to learn 500 words, it takes around 20 hours. Okay, this is just a guideline. Okay, if you are fast, it takes less than that. Okay, or 10 weeks. So how to learn and remember 500 words? Okay, you can attend a 2 hours live class. This is our class schedule. Okay, 2 hours live class every week, and we have to submit assignment via WhatsApp, and tutor will evaluate your assignment. And you can attend revision class because practice makes perfect. And you can access to our lifetime e-learning portal. You can watch video for all these subtopics. Okay. Any questions you can ask a teacher. And here's our learning methodology. Must be proactive. So before you learn something, you ask for the answer. You have to find your own answer. Okay, try to think in Malay. Use all our methods, okay, homophonic technique, okay, mix and match the words, put some emotion to it, okay, and try to remember, okay, and participate all the quiz and tests, and you have to submit assignments every week. And how to remember what we have learned, okay, how to retain all our memory. Okay, don't forget. The best way to remember is by teaching others. After you have learned, it's good that you share and teach your friends, discuss, practice. Because if you just listen to the lecture, you can only remember less than 5 or 10%. And thank you very much for watching this training video. All the best to you. If you want to learn more, you can join our class. Please contact us via this number or visit our website belajarbahasacina.com.my. 谢谢你们，再见，加油！